Hello, everybody. Today is March the 15th, 2023. I'm Natasha, which you all should know already. Um, I'm just going to give y'all some updates on me and my journey so far. I started my chemo back on Monday, which was the 13th of March. Today, I left from radiation this morning. They had to put my marks on me and stuff so they can know exactly where they're going to be radiating at. And I start official radiation on Monday, and I got to do it for 33 days straight for 20 minutes a day. So I'm gonna see how that goes. I have moved into my new house. I officially moved in on Monday. We were just bringing stuff over, and that was a whole big ordeal. Some of y'all saw me flipping out on Facebook. It was just a lot. Like when you entrust in your family to help you with stuff and then they have ulterior motives, and at the last minute trying to get a moving company, they tax the hell out of you. I was not about to pay them taxes that they was trying to hit me with. I'm not trying to be funny, but anybody who knows, when you buy a house you have certain stuff in the budget, and if I would have known certain individuals would have did what they did, I wouldn't have paid for people to come down here. A lot of stuff just wouldn't happen. Like I would have just got the moving company from the beginning and would have been done with it. Sometimes you can't trust your own family, but the ones who I knew who had my back was my mom and her husband Corey. Like we moved my entire house, just us three. We was tired as hell, I'm not gonna lie, but we did it. And it's just some little odds and ends over there that I gotta go get. I went and picked up some things today. I was gonna go back over there, but my body said no. I got 14 more days to get everything out of the house, and it's not that much. Literally, like two, probably just two trips left to go over there. In my truck, it'll probably be one trip. So take the truck over there tomorrow. I don't have nothing to do for the next week and a half until I go back to work. So I'm gonna do everything I gotta do within that time. Try to unpack the house as much as possible and just get it comfortable for me and the dogs to live in for now until I could get it the way I want it, because I'm very particular. I want my house a certain way. I'm working on my bedroom and my kitchen and my office now, and then the other rooms, which is a bunch of rooms. I'm gonna do those slowly, but my office is literally done. Like I'm not even gonna be funny. My office is done. I just gotta do a little bit more trimming with the paint. My furniture is in there. Everything is in the office. I just gotta put the computers up, put the printer in there, and yeah, and put the pillows on the couch. The office is together. My washer and dryer, I got the washer is in there. Figured out that the cord in the wall is not the same. The outlet in the wall is not the same that fits my cord on my dryer. So I disassembled that, and I'm gonna go to Home Depot later today after I take a nap and go get the cord that'll fit it. Cause I got an excellent dryer. I'm not about to buy a new washer and dryer if it still work. Like I'm not about to put out almost $1,000 on something that still work. It still wash clothes, and we're gonna use it. Currently, because the house came with a stove in it, but I did not want to use that stove. I wanted my stove that I bought because I had my own appliances at my last place. So I brought all my stuff. So I currently have two stoves, two refrigerators, but it's okay. So there's the stove that was in the house that I bought with the house is in the dining room right now because I can't get it downstairs. I'm gonna get it downstairs at a later date. When Corey come back, we gonna get it downstairs. So I'm gonna cover it right now and make it look like a really cute decor piece in the dining area. Gonna look like a little tabletop and stuff. I'm gonna just decorate it real good, but I'm gonna protect the eye pieces. I'm gonna take them off and put I'm thinking about putting a piece of plywood on top so it could protect the pieces on top so it don't mess up, because you never know, something happened to my stove. I got a secondary one. So I'm gonna protect it as much as possible, but I'm gonna make it like a tabletop thing where I could put like probably put some decor stuff up there, whatever. But I'm gonna cover it up, make it look really cute. Y'all know how I do. I decorate something in a minute, but you would never know it's a stove once I'm finished. I am waiting for a package, guys. I just saw me turn and look out the window, waiting for a package. And I'm not trying to carry it in the house, so I need to keep our FedEx so they could bring it in the house because it's heavy. But anyway, so back to chemo. So Monday started chemo and had a reaction. Like soon as I got off the machines and they was like, well, it's time for you to go home. You could go home, you good, you could leave, whatever, after they check you, all of this other stuff. My body, my body, my body never seems to amaze me throughout this journey of mine. I started going into convulsions, like shaking uncontrollably. It felt like somebody took my whole body. Now, everybody done did the ice challenge a few years ago, right? I was having an ice challenge personally. Honestly, that's the best way I can explain it. It felt like somebody took my whole body and stuck me in ice water, like iceberg, like stuck me in there and just held me down and would not let me up for an hour. Like I was going through that whole feeling for a whole hour, like chills, freezing. My neck was hurting so bad because my body was shaking out of control. They could not stop the convulsions. Like it was bad. My teeth was like shattering. Like it was just like like really bad, really really bad. My eyes was going back, and then when I was like popping back too, they was like, "Are you okay?" And they was like, "We don't know what to give her because we were trying to wait for her doctor." And the other nurse was like, "No, we're not waiting for him. He's not trying to answer his phone. We cannot continue to do this. It's been 5 minutes already. If we do not give her something, it could get worse. She'll end up in the hospital." And I was like, "No, I'm not going to the hospital. All I'm thinking about is my dogs. Who the hell is gonna go to my house? The only person that got a key to my house currently is my mom. Okay, my uncle got a key, Michael, when he came out here the other day, and I didn't get it back from him. But his ass across the world driving. My mom, just had a procedure. She can't get back down here. So I'm typical, like, dog mom. No, I'm not going to the hospital. Y'all better get this under control. I got to get home to my dogs. Let's do what we got to do, what you got to do. I'm having a reaction. First thing when you having a reaction, allergic reaction to something, Benadryl, stop the reaction. So the nurse like, give a Benadryl, give a Benadryl, give a Benadryl. Well, Dr. Wang, who gives a damn about a Dr. Wang? I consent. Give me the Benadryl. Give it to me now. So the nurse was saying, she said, you know what? Forget it. We'll just take the heat when he come back. So she shot the Benadryl into my port, through the IV into the port. Not even 2 minutes later, I started feeling myself drifting. Everybody know intravenous Benadryl knock you straight out. Felt myself drifting. Then had another attack. Hit real hard. Body shaking. Convulsions all over. And I was like, okay, I just started praying, Lord, please, please, please let it stop. Just please let it stop. I can't keep doing this. I can't take this. Please, it hurt. My body hurts so bad. Like, am I going to deal with this every time I come to chemo now? Before I was on almost 5 to 6 drugs. Now I'm only on 2. And these 2 drugs is taking me down worse than the other ones. So I'm praying. And in the mix of me praying, I fall asleep. Now, before they gave me the Benadryl, now if y'all remember when I told y'all about the last reaction I had, one of the nurses, what she did, she came back and I said, don't touch me. She was like, what? I said, don't touch me. Don't come near me. Don't say nothing to me. I don't like you. I do not entrust my care in your hands. If she touched me, it's going to be a problem. So they all looking and was like, okay, don't touch her. Don't touch her. She asked me not to touch her. Don't touch her. Leave her alone. That woman, I don't trust her. I don't give a damn. It could be the last nurse in the building. She's not allowed to touch me at all. At all. So she's like, okay, I won't touch you, but could you please answer these questions? And I'm looking through her. I wasn't even looking at her. And then I saw my nurse, John. He was like, Miss Tatum, please, we just need you to answer the question. She's the lead nurse. Okay, she's the lead nurse, but she's incompetent. Like, she's incompetent. She do not need to be no lead nurse nowhere. And she literally, her saving grace is pushing on people ports and talking about, can you feel that? No, heifer. You just pushing on my damn pork. Yeah, I feel that. That's dangerous. Like, that's on a main artery. Like, you don't go pushing and come on. So, long story short, fell asleep. And then as I'm sleeping, I hear them saying, Dr. Wang, he came in. And I muscled up and I opened up my eyes and he was like, Miss Tatum, what's going on? So I'm explaining to him what I'm feeling and I'm drifting in and out, drifting in and out. And they was like, we gave her the medicine. Like, you need to learn to answer your phone. Like, one of your patients is going through something. We took proper protocol and we did what we would have did for Dr. Timothy patients. And he was like, it's fine, long as she's okay, but she got to stay here for at least an hour. Fine. Okay. I got to stay here for an hour. And then the nurse said, which not the nurse that I don't like, my nurse, and Nurse John, them two, they was like, well, we giving her a steroid too, because we need to make sure that this did not occur again. So he was like, okay, that's fine. So I said to him, if you have nurses that you trust, why do they have to get your okay if a patient is going through what they're going through and you're not answering your phone? Like, if it was anybody else, like, to be honest with you, who wasn't fighting for themselves and strong enough, they would have, what I was feeling, it felt like you was bouncing from, do I want to stay here or do I want to let go? Anybody else who's like real weak-minded would have let go. Waiting for a doctor for almost 20 minutes for them to say, yes, give them Benadryl, yes, give them steroid, that could be the last 20 minutes of someone's life. And he just looked at me. And I said, you need to do better. You need to entrust your nurses, your nursing staff, to make decisions for you, that you know that they will make the right decisions if it's a life or death situation with your patient. I said, this was serious. He was like, but Miss Tatum, this never happened. Exactly. Never happened. You have to plan for the inevitable. We don't know what's going to happen when we're on these chemo machines. Every time you get on that machine, you got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. This stuff is not, oh, we're going to put it in her and then she's going to be fine. Hell no. This is poison going in my body. My body will react different every time. And if you cannot entrust your staff, why the hell should I entrust you or them? And he just looked, and everybody looked at him and was waiting for him to answer. And he was like, you're right, but can we do this in the office? No, we can't. We're going to do this right now in front of these 6 people so they could know how the hell you feel about them. You do not entrust your team. You don't trust them. And right now, I trust them more than I trust you. Because if I would have waited for you for 20 minutes, it could have went worse than what it did. And he just, Miss Tatum, no, don't Miss Tatum me. And I told him just like that, I don't care, are you an oncologist, a gynecologist, or whatever. I don't care who you are. My life is my life. At the end of the day, I got to speak for me. And them people was like, give it to her. If I wouldn't have pushed and said, give it to me, they would have waited that 20 damn minutes for that man. And like one of the nurses, she was pissed. She was like, this is why I cannot deal with him. He always get mad if we give his patient something. We are nurses, registered nurses. We know what to do. They got us back here for a reason. He need to learn to trust us. Sometimes a patient have to make the doctor look stupid too. Because the very thing she was saying, once I said it, he realized, oh shit. And she had just said it. And he ignored the crap out of her. But when I said it and was like, you need to learn to entrust your team with your patients, not them having to wait for you and you don't want to answer your phone. Learn to entrust these people. You hire them on staff. You one team, one band, one sound. Like, that's just like where I work at. So where I work at, we got chain of command. Let's go from inmates. The inmates know they can't go straight to a sergeant. You got to go to an officer, to a sergeant. The sergeant will go to the lieutenant. Lieutenant will go to the captain. The captain will go to the warden. The warden will go further up. You will never see an inmate go straight to the warden. Because all of them chains that they skipped is going to be an issue. So my thing is, what I'm saying is, if you do not have a chain of command, proper protocol, why is it soon as something happens to a patient, they gotta jump over the the nurse? The nurse won't even say yay or nay. The chemo nurse, she too scared to say something. His nurse too scared to say something. We gotta wait for Dr. Wayne. We gotta wait for. Where the hell is your chain of command? Who do you trust if you were not there to give the yes? Who do you trust? Which one in your chain of command do you trust? And I said all of that to him. And when I came to completely after that Benadryl came up out of me, I said to him, I have a problem with the way you handled this today. And he just looking. I don't care about your degrees or whatever. Just because you got a degree don't mean you smart. Let's put it out there. Don't, okay? It be the ones with the most degrees that's the most stupidest. You got sense, but no goddamn common sense. And he don't have no common sense. And I have said this to him before. And I'm you're a great doctor, but your common sense, you lack it. You lack all the common sense and the trusting in your employees. Like that's what's gonna make your practice fail. Because when it comes to my health, I need A1. I do not need to be feeling like when I go back to chemo that if this happened again, that I'm gonna be sitting there waiting damn near 20 minutes, and that, God forbid, that might be my last wait. We're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have it. And then I was sitting there saying, well, I just thank God I made it out of there, let's say that. But I was sitting there thinking, okay, my body reacted like that. Hey, sir, chill out, please. Yeah, that's my dog. Y'all hear him snipping, and he just came over here, licked me. Like, he love the house, y'all. He running. The boy be tired. He don't even like going outside no more. He just want to run around the house. Bruh, just because we got two sets of steps, one on the one end of the house, one on the other, and he be flying up. I'm going to need you to sit down, Pharaoh. Go sit down, play with your toys, stop flying through the house. He just came running in here, I guess, to check in, like, hey, Ma, what's up? I'm here. Now he flying back through. But anyway, so what was I saying? Okay, so I was like, maybe my body was like, that's it. Because I literally did not sleep in almost 48 hours. We was up moving. Like we was catnapping. And then when we finally laid down, we only had Pharaoh. He doing zoomies, y'all. We only probably had, well, me, I only probably had like 5 hours of sleep, if that. I didn't wake my mom and Corey up until I was ready to up and move and do stuff on Monday. But, you know, that just, not Monday, sorry, Sunday. That just goes to show, like, what I'm trying to say is your body will shut down and show. So that could have just been like, my body said, that's it. I'm done. You've been pushing me all week and all weekend, really all weekend in overdrive. I was doing stuff I wasn't supposed to have been doing. I'm not scared to say it, but I had to do it. Like, I just thank God that I didn't end up in the hospital. I just thank God that I didn't feel no pains. Like, I popped some extra strength Tylenol. I think that was the hardest thing I took. No, Sunday I took a tramadol and passed out. That was when I finally went to sleep. No, Saturday, guys. Saturday. Sorry, when we got back to the other house. Saturday, because that was the last night we stayed there. Saturday night I took a tramadol and I slept for like 5 hours. I think about 5.5 hours. And didn't go back to sleep, like fully sleep, other than napping like 30 minutes, 40 minutes here, until Monday. Like I was up. So I didn't really, so it wasn't like 48 hours, but I didn't really have the sleep that I supposed to have. Like my body was tired. So I guess she was like, I'm gonna show your ass something. Shut down. And went into shutdown mode. I won't do that again. Like I won't This is my forever home, which I done said it. But if I decide to get a vacation home somewhere, when I tell you I'm hiring people, because me, my mom, and Corey shouldn't have had to do that, because people were saying, oh, you don't got to do that. Oh, we got you, niece. Oh, I got you, sis, whatever. And I'm thinking, nah, they always come through, whatever. No. Niggas is about money. And I don't mind paying people. Anybody will tell you, I don't mind paying people. I don't give a damn. If it's going to make it light on me, I'm going to give you, throw you some money your way. But when people expect you, first off, this is just like a company. You don't get paid till the job is done. Not paying you nothing until the job is done. Straight up. Work get done, you get paid. Work don't get done, you don't get paid. I'm not sending you nothing, giving you nothing till the job is done. Learned my lesson with that. Paid for motherfucker to get down here, came down here, played with my time. Literally, played with my time. I don't got time for that. I don't respect it at all. Pissed the hell off. Almost $200 to get Roger and his son down here. Okay? First day he got here. Brought him here, showed him the house, showed him what I needed to be done. He said, I got you, Tata, I got you. All right, cool. Never had an issue with Roger. Whenever I ask him to do something for me, he's always done it. So that's the uncle that I'm like, all right, I know he ain't gonna fuck me over. Now, if it was Doug, oh, hell no. Nah, that nigga gonna fuck you over. Straight up. I ain't scared to say it. But Roger has never done this. So I'm thinking, all right, I got the good one. No problem. Cool. We get here Monday. Me and him getting here Monday. I had wallpaper in my kitchen and in one of my bathrooms. Oh, yes. I love the house, guys, but I did buy... My house needed a little bit of work done to it. Not major work, but some upgrades. It's an old house. It was built in 1965. 2 owners before me. The last owner had the house for 35 years, and they didn't do no upgrades. Like, the only upgrade they did was built the extra piece on, which is my den and my office. They built that on. And, like, just minor maintenance or whatever, but they had wallpaper in the kitchen, wallpaper in one of the bathrooms, and carpet in one of the bathrooms. So that's the bathroom that I'm remodeling now. We're going to get to that. But so Monday we got here. Me and him pulled all the wallpaper down in the kitchen, and I pulled it down in the bathroom. Okay, granted, that's what we planned to do that day. We did the wallpaper. That was enough work. We was both tired from that. Tuesday, he ended up staying the night here. Monday, I had his son. I took his son back with me to the other house. I came back here Tuesday. I told him, do not touch the carpet in my bedroom. I come back here, carpet gone. Yeah. Carpet gone. I was replacing it. Yes, I was replacing it. But I'm doing room by room. I want my kitchen done first. Because everybody know me. I cook. I like to cook. So I want my kitchen together first. Why the hell are you in my room? The only thing I asked him to do in my bedroom was stuff that I could not reach. I painted my ceiling. You see that right there? I asked him to fix that. You see it's not done, right? My arm was bothering me, so I couldn't do it. I don't supposed to reach over my head. I asked him to fix. Now, I wanted it like spotty, so it'll look like a little... I had a little thing going. But I wanted him to fix all of this to darken it in so it could go into the light parts. So it was going from dark to light, right? Because I'm putting LED lights up there. So I need the darkness on the trim. So when it bounces off the light parts and on the dark parts of the wall, I got a whole vision of my bedroom. You see that's not done, right? You see it, right? I have to do it. Story continues. You ready? So, I didn't have no floors. No floors. Because Roger pulled them up. I told him don't touch my floors until I go buy the new floors. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to find the exact floors I wanted. So if I was not going to find the exact floors at that moment I wanted, at least I still have floors in my bedroom if I had to move in on them floors. So once the floors got ripped up in my room, right? I went a whole 2 weeks with no floors in my bedroom. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 motherfucking weeks. It took him, no, about a week and a half. I'm going to say that. It took him a whole 5 days, almost 6 days, to pull up the nails around. He talking about because he didn't have a pry bar. One, I didn't tell you to pull it up. So I didn't buy the pry bar at the moment because the carpet wasn't supposed to have been pulled up at that time. Yeah. So no, you don't have a pry bar because I didn't go get it because the carpet wasn't supposed to have been removed, right? Yeah. But the part of the pry bar that he was using is on the back of a motherfucking hammer. I have 4 hammers. 4 in the house. The new house. Because I brought them all from the old house. Yeah. Oh, and check this one. I asked him to paint first. Let's paint. Not him by himself. I'm going to help you paint. Because I painted my bedroom. And I think I did a hell of a job for me to have never been a painter. Did really well. I said, I'm going to help you paint. He said, okay, Tata. That's what he called me, Tata. I said, can you outline everything? Put the painter's tape up, put the plastic down. So when me and Jeremiah come on Tuesday, we could start painting. So I can move in on Saturday while we have everybody here. He said, okay. I get here Tuesday. Nothing's done. 1 strip of painter's tape around the front door. The house looked like he was just sitting here just eating, and fucking chilling. Nothing else done. Okay. Strike 1. Okay. Wednesday, I come back over here. Now, I did some things on Tuesday. I don't remember exactly what I did. But I did some things on Wednesday. Came over here Wednesday. I plastered. Because after you pull up wallpaper, you got to fill in the parts. Hey, little boy, chill out. You got to fill in the parts that the plaster, not the plaster, sorry, that the wallpaper like mess up on the sheetrock. So I got liquid sheetrock, the plaster, instead of buying whole sheets. Was easy and cheaper just to buy the liquid one that you just put up on the wall. I did my entire kitchen and bathroom. And I had bought the stuff Monday. And he could, if you wasn't going to paint, you could at least did that. I filled in everything in the kitchen and the bathroom on Wednesday. Arms on fire. Mind you, I had a bilateral mastectomy on January 17th. I was not supposed to have been lifting above my head. You see, I could go above my head now, right? With no issues. Thanks to plastering and painting that I had brought someone down here to do. Yeah. No issues with doing it now. Yeah. Exercising. Shit I was not supposed to be doing. Was not supposed to be going this high. Less than 2 months after surgery. A major surgery. Yeah. So, me and him had an agreement. He do different stuff in the house. I buy his son all his summer clothes. I don't buy cheap shit. Let's say that. I don't buy nothing cheap. And I was going to throw money in his pockets and buy him some shoes and like 2, 3 outfits. I don't buy cheap stuff. Anybody that know me, I don't buy cheap stuff. Feet wear always on point. I'm not a cheap type person. Especially children. I'm going to do it up. I told him to get out. We got into a huge argument. Huge argument. Not even an argument because it was one-sided. Because I just cussed him out. I cussed him. I went from 0 to 1,000,000 in 2.5 seconds. Cussed him out and put him out. No longer allowed in my house. I don't fool with him no more. I'm not scared to say it. I don't care. Whatever he's telling people, because I already know he done started running his mouth talking bad about me, I don't give a damn. If you want to know something or if you need to say something to me, call me. Number been the same since I was 16 years old. Yeah, the 646 number. Still active. Call me. Ask me. Ask me what the hell happened. Ask me why I put him out. And he got in the car and went back to Atlanta with my mama. I've been going through breast cancer and all of this stuff since last year, July. Have never been as stressed out as I was for the week that Roger Tatum was in my house. Stressed out that I was having palpitations, heart palpitations, like thought was having a heart attack last Sunday. Yeah, that bad. Cussed him out, neighbors, new neighbors, outside looking like this bitch crazy. I'm out there screaming at the top of my lungs, calling him everything in the book but the child of God. Like, went in on that man. And for someone to take you out of your character like that, that's bad. But what's bad is when someone who's never treated you the way you always hear the rest of your family say, he's never done what he did to me, he's never done it. And then the thing that pissed me off, the whole time he was here, I had his son. So he didn't have no excuse not to do the stuff that I needed done in the house. Then I asked him, do you want me to hire somebody to help you? He was saying, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Soon as I told him to go, I hit my homeboy up. Me and him but I hit him up. He was like, my cousin do all of that work. His cousin came in here, did my floors, put my toilets in, did some other stuff I needed done. 2 days. Paid him. No problem. I said, you want cash, cash app, credit card, what you want? He said, I do cash. Went and pulled the money out, handed him money. I don't got no problem paying. I don't have no problem paying. I'm not a broke bitch. Got no problem paying. If I need it done, I need it done. Let me know how much. That's it. That's all. To a family and all, I don't have a problem paying. But don't play with me. If we had an agreement, we had an agreement. He went and put the toilet. I asked Corey to put the toilet in my spare bathroom. Roger goes in there. Corey, I got it. Fuck my bathroom up. I saw downstairs into my garage from my bathroom. The motherfucker cut the wood and didn't even cut it out even to meet the other piece that he was replacing. What are you doing? And then my toilet bowl was on a gangster lean. Like the motherfucker needed a cigarette. Yeah, gangster lean. Chilling. Look at Nosy. Don't run now. Yes, toilet on a gangster lean. Isn't it like the little thing that the kids was doing with the tissue and the tissue roll and all of that hanging out, look like the toilet smoking? Yeah. My toilet was high as hell. Couldn't even sit straight. Was leaning like this. The man had to come in and pull up my floors in the bathroom and redo it. Extra money out my pocket. I literally was putting out double because someone had to come and fix his fuck ups in my new house. That's when I realized jealousy and envy is real, because you did not have to come here and fuck up my house. You should have just been like, I just want to come and just chill. Nah, I can't. I don't feel like doing nothing. I would have respected you more if you would have said that. Then what made me realize this motherfucker was here on vacation. We in the car, he on the phone with somebody and said, yeah, I'm here on a work vacation. Bruh, you're not on vacation. What are you talking about? I got a time limit. I got to get my house together. I could have hired contractors. I had contractors coming here from I bought my house February 13th. February 14th, contractors was at my door. I had quotes for everything. And my uncle said, don't. Tata, I know how to do all of that work. I come down there and do it for me. Just look out for Jeremiah. I started to buy that baby everything. Something said, don't do nothing until the work is done. That was nobody but God. I would have been out of money. Like money. I got a Children's Place credit card. I was about to max that hoe out. Not even gonna lie to you. I was about to go to the Nike outlet, buy him a buku stuff out of there because I'm a Nike fanatic, especially for little boys. Oh, I was about to go crazy. Some said, don't do it. Wait until he do the work. Everything that I got the little boy already, it went with him. I'm not that kind of person. But buying him anything else? No. And I told him to his face, don't ask me for nothing for you or your son. Don't have nobody calling me, asking me for references. Don't. It will be beneficial to you to leave me the hell alone. Straight up. But that's House Chronicles. But it's all good because all the work that I needed done, paid somebody, they came and did it. It's done. The only thing I got to do in my bathroom is what I wanted to do. I wanted to paint it myself because I still don't know exactly what color I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it an antique white or like a really, really pale green. I don't know yet. I'm still undecisive. So the bathroom's not painted yet, but it's not a huge bathroom. It's pretty nice size. So I just got to do the bathroom and lay the floor. The floor is not going to be hard. The guy going to come back and do that. But anybody know that when you got to replace the foundation of a bathroom, you got to let it sit for a minute and whatever. So I'm getting new doors. I done bought the doors. The guy going to come in and put those in this week. I just basically was doing stuff that I wanted done to my house. Even if I probably would have bought something newer, a lot of the stuff that I did in this house, I would have did it to like even a newer house. But I love my house. It's freaking huge. Everyone who has come here has said to me, oh my God, I done got lost. Where you at? Which way we going? Like, I love my house. I love it. I'm comfortable. I love it. My dogs love it. My mom loves it. Like her husband. I love it. I love my freaking house. I love it. And I could see myself in here with my children, you know? I could see myself in here being mommy. I could see it. So when you could see that and you can envision that, I knew this was the right buy. Like I could see my kids playing outside in the backyard, in the front yard, rolling down a hill, playing in the living room. Like I could see it. So I knew when I saw that, when I walked in this house, that this was for me. I don't care about, okay, yeah, I'm on the hill. So what? The hill don't even bother me no more. I'm gonna get I already got a quote is 3,300, you know, Cash App, help out with that. If you don't mind, little housewarming gift. Nah, I'm only joking. But if you do, I appreciate it. No problem. I'm getting a foundation built outside. I gotta get a retainer wall, and I'm getting some cement laid to flatten out the land so it could give me 3 more car spaces on a flat land instead of it going into a slope. So that's gonna be my all-time fix to the hill. I'm flattening it out. It's gonna be $3,300. Okay, be good $3,300. I'ma spend. Don't bother me. That was the best quote I got. One of the quotes I got was 10 grand. Then the second quote was 7,500. Then one guy was like, just a returning wall and just to drop some cement, $3,300. I said, sold. So I'm gonna get that done within like the next, I'm looking at the next 3 months getting it done because I want it done sooner than later because, you know, my mom visit a lot. I'm not really a person to park in the driveway. I mean, in the garage. I like to park in the driveway. So when she's here, I would have to put one of the cars. Look, that's my mom calling now. Mama, I'm gonna call you right back, baby. I would have to pull my truck into the garage or the car into the garage so she can have a parking spot up on the driveway because there's a two car driveway. But if when I get not if when I get my extender out, the pavements extended out, it's gonna be for 3 extra cars. And I'm doing that because my mom gonna need a parking spot. I'm about to buy my bike. I said once I secure my house, I'm buying me a bike. I'm getting me a bike, and I want another car. So I'm gonna need the room. Like to be honest with you, I'm gonna need the room. So that little extra pavement gonna be excellent. So we have enough room. I'm not a big partier, people coming over. If you didn't come visit me at the other house, please do not look to come visit me at this one. Like, let's be honest, let's be frank. I'm not trying to be funny. No, I'm not about to be like, yeah, girl, come over here too, come over. No. This is my humble abode, peace. I done got the worry and the aggravation the hell up out of here, and it ain't coming back. Like, I had to walk through here last night. My dog was in here wilding. Like, Pharaoh is very big on, like, on, how can I say it? Like, how can I say it? Vibes, and Prada is too. And the aura wasn't right in the house. Like he was in here wilding for like the last 2 days. But last night he was really in here tripping. So I went through the whole house, blessed the whole house, prayed through it, saged it, blessed it again, and just got my peace back. Because the whole time, you know, he was here, he was in this house. He wasn't over at my other house. So I don't know what the hell he was doing. I got cameras, yes, but quite a few times my cameras was offline, knocked offline. So, you know, you never know what people doing. Certain parts of the house don't have cameras. So you could walk, you know, was able to walk people to the back. But now it's cameras everywhere. Walk to the back if you want to. I see you. I see your ass. Cameras everywhere. Yeah, I don't care. I'm that neighbor. I got cameras inside, outside, all around the abode. I will see you. Hey, and I could talk to them. Yo, what you doing? Get up off of there. Yeah. So anyway, that was the story. Everything that's been going on. So I'm about to sign out because I need to call my mama back. She just texted me. So hope she all right. But about to log out, go check on them, call my mama. And like I always say, if you're not true to you, you can't be true to nobody else. Later.